What is up? What is up? What is up, guys? Back in 8.1.4, doing the skill attackers path with fighting fit, where every time you purify or being immune to a debuff, you get a fury. You also every 5 hits we purify all non-personal, non-damaging debuffs, as well as ebb and flow heavy, um, heal block passive, and accident prone. So yeah, I mean this path should be just basic, just a basic path, and just see if we can just out damage and just get these guys down as usual. We taking Okoye out first because she's just mental, dude. I love playing with Okoye now and then. Although sometimes her damage, her big numbers, her crits and her basic attacks feel like potato hits, but it's all about that rare damage with her. So yeah, I'm really contemplating on taking her to rank 4. She's definitely going to do some work, but I just want to get her duped as well. If I'm going to take characters up to rank 4, I do like them duped, so it does throw a little bit extra points for my prestige, which is climbing slowly but surely. But yeah, I mean, this Hulk here is getting eaten up. It's a lot of shocks and a lot of bleeds, and we say goodbye, sleepy time. Easy peasy in the bin. To be honest, hate fighting this woman. I don't know, there's something about her. I just don't like this champion at all. I don't even think I've seen any like use cases for her. I think I've got her as a 7-star and I think she's just sitting. She doesn't do anything for me. But yeah, we take her down with Kate. It's been a hot minute since I've used Kate, so yeah, super rusty fight. But we also love Kate, you know. I really do hope that they make a 7-star champ. That would be sick. But yeah, as you can see, we are super rusty with Kate. We can't even get a simple, perfect release. But I mean, those cold snaps do their work regardless, so it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, we just gotta get them off. And I always get confused with Sorcerer Supreme specials. I always confuse the SP1 and SP2 together for some reason. Always. Let's see if we can get another perfect, well, a perfect release, not another perfect release, because we haven't even got one of those yet. I need to start playing with Kate a lot more, because yeah, we cannot be playing Kate like this. This is a bad showcase of her skills. But even though it's a bad showcase, she's still doing the damage, she's still doing the work. And she's still rank 4 or 5. I can still take her up. I just didn't want her to be above Ghost. For my 6 stars, Ghost is still the highest 6-star maxed out. Got a feeling Kate as well as my Captain Marvel movie will definitely kick Ghost down a little bit. So I don't know, it's just a silly thing to have in my profile. Now Yelena, I've always loved. Since I've gotten her, she just does work. Although it's like this whole part is just about the rare damage. I can't really say it's all about rare damage with her because she's just critting like a madman. But yeah. Always found this guy a little bit easy to fight. It's not necessarily too hard, it's just, you know, if he can get you in that stun lock, oh good lord. Just restart the fight again, because yeah, it's super frustrating when he gets you like that. But yeah, we get some decent crits, we do some decent damage over there. Dex that real quick, and even that was tricky for me for a hot minute to dex his SP2, but at least I've gotten that down now, so I don't really have to worry about that so much. Just double swipe when those rocks are thrown at you. But this is the tricky part. When he's unblockable, sometimes this is where the stun lock comes from. It's when he's unblockable, and then it's game over, game down. But that's another Hulky down. No gamma rays for me. Get out of here. Cosmic Ghost Rider, you know, sometimes I do actually struggle. Only recently have I been getting really good at fighting him. I used to avoid fighting him with a 10-foot pole, you know what I mean? Like I used to hate fighting this guy because I'd always just get clipped and then it's bye-bye health bar. So yeah, at least I'm glad and I'm fortunate that I'm starting to learn this guy. Still don't have him as a character as well. It's 6-star and 7-star. He's evaded me for the longest time. Now that I think of it, I think I've only got him as a 5-star. So yeah, that's now that I think of it, this is a champ that I actually want. I need. Just manifested for 2006. We're gonna get ourselves a Cosmic Ghost Rider because he is clutch. See, we always get clipped. Always get clipped by this guy. You gotta love that double medium into me, and he, yeah, I was gonna say it did stop the whole reflection over there. And for some reason, when I fight Yelena, this is a small little rant. When I fight Yelena and I do double, even if I do the first medium, sometimes I still get reflected. So it's like I can't do anything to her because the lights don't work, heavies don't work, and then my first medium, if I run into her, it doesn't work as well. Am I going crazy? Is that supposed to happen? Because that happens to me all the time and it doesn't make any sense, and I get pushed into the corner and Yelena just throws me in the bin. But yeah, at least we take our Mr. Knight out. I just thought, you know what, let's use some newer champs, use some different champs, because I'll use the same champs. I don't care. As long as I can get through the path, I'll use Nefaria all day long. So I thought, you know what, at least this path we'll use Mr. Knight, we'll use the Okoye, we'll go back to Kate because Kate was also one of my favorite champs back then. Have not used her in a hot minute. But Mr. Knight, I'm still a little bit disappointed with. Yeah, he's got that sleep and he's got the crits, the guaranteed crits, but he's sometimes when that sleep's not proccing or you just play really bad or bad rotation, it's like Mr. Knight's not is not the guy. And it doesn't make sense to me why the community even voted for him. You know, there's a lot of people that like him and whatnot, but I thought Shroud was gonna be a better option, or someone like, you know, someone better, someone different. Now we got a let's say a so-called better Mr. Moon Knight. You know what I mean? He's so-called the better Moon Knight. But for me, I mean, I think he'll just stay at rank 2 for a while. I don't see myself pushing him to rank 3 or 4 anytime soon, unless there's like a special meta that comes out that he'll be useful for. But other than that, I don't think I'll ever use this guy in huge fights. But yeah, now I think this path has got all the damn Hulks on, now that I think of it. Gotta take them all down. Now, Red Hulk should be an easy fight, but I'm struggling here with Mr. Knight for some reason. At least we still get him down. Still get him down, regardless of the point. But yeah, man. Let me know in the comments. Are you all using Mr. Knight? Is he useful for you guys in your roster or not? Because yeah, it was fun to pull him out of a Titan and all of that, but yeah, I got no real use for him. Now Mangog, yeah, I hate fighting Mangogs. For some reason, I'll always push him to an SP2, and then it's bye-bye health bar. So yeah, we're gonna try keep him to an SP1. We crossing fingers we do, and I didn't also realize that he's bleed immune. So that would have been a nice shout out in the beginning if I actually just read his abilities. But that's one of my main problems, is never reading abilities and never reading notes. So yeah, but I don't think I have like a high. Maybe I have a 6-star Mangok. I'm not sure, but I don't use him either. But yeah, that unblockable, unstoppable. Like, how do you? I need to learn how to get rid of this unstoppable, because this is also another thing that he keeps doing to me, and then I can't get rid of this. I think that's exactly why I want to bring up my Valkyrie, even though she's hitting like a potato at this very moment. One Valkyrie to get put up, so I don't have to worry about unblockable anymore. I mean, unstoppable. Unblockable, I'm not really too cared about. Unstoppable, I'm noticing more and more these days that every node, new metas, new champs, all have it, and it's like, how many? I mean, there's a few. There's a few. I got my Beta Ray build, but I can't rely on him continuously. So I think Valkyrie is definitely going to be my unstoppable counter, and she's going to get ranked up eventually. Once I've got my rank 4s out of the way, because I do have 2 rank 4s that I still need to do right now. I'm just making sure that I make the right decision when I do rank them up, because there's no point in me ranking them up and then all of a sudden I don't really need that champ, you know what I mean? Now, I thought I was just gonna go in there. That was taking a chance, pushing him over that SP2, but I thought, you know what, Okoye for the win. She should be able to take him down, which she did. Now on to the boss. Here, we make a mistake. We decided to take Proxima. And Proxima, we haven't fought for a while, which is not the problem. The problem was not reading the nodes properly. And I did say 2026, I'm gonna start reading nodes properly. But unfortunately, we just go straight in. So we learn a valuable lesson very soon. So she's just unblockable. And I think I just continuously make her unblockable too. But yeah, I mean, Yelena, I mean, I'm thinking very hard on actually ranking her up, taking her to rank 4. It's either her or Bullseye, I'm not sure, but Bullseye I don't have duped at the current moment, and Yelena I do, so I think she might go up, but I still like Bullseye. Bullseye, now and then I'll prefer to use him than Yelena. Try to get rid of that protection, and then she's unblockable again. We are losing so much health from that cold snap. Cold snaps are just stacking. They were stacking at least. Yeah, you see, there we go again. And it hurts. Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't really think about this node too much, which was our main mistake. But like I said, I like Bullseye, so we're gonna try to take her down with Bullseye. Just do some raw damage rather. Now my Bullseye is 24/7 in Alliance War defense, but I do use him a lot in attack. I actually like his damage. It's very reliable. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to hate about Bullseye except if you're fighting him. That's the only time you want to hate him, right? But yeah, I love Bullseye. He's super cool. Though I do need to figure out the better. I've got so many relics, and I need to actually start pairing my relics with the right champs, because it makes a huge difference when you have the right relic with the right champ. But yeah, we are struggling a little bit here. You can clearly see that we're taking a lot of damage and we're not doing a lot of damage. Well, we are kind of doing a lot of damage, but we need to be doing a lot more. But yeah, you gotta love this game, eh? All of its quirks and nodes and great difficulties trials and tribulations we have to go through in this game is crazy. And this unblockable is a little bit irritating because you can't parry, you can't do anything. You just gotta keep dexing and hope that you got it down. You know what I mean? But we almost got it down. She's almost there. Don't know how we missed that SP1, and for some reason my phone's been doing this. Where I pressed my special button, but it clearly didn't register. It's happened with my I don't know if it's my phone or if it's the game, but it happens a little bit more often than I'd like to admit, where I press buttons and it does not work, and it makes it a little bit frustrating. I guess one day I'll record a path live when I can get the setup of mine perfect, where things aren't lagging. yeah, then I'll be able to do recording my voiceover through the path. But I'm a little bit scared of that because I do swear a lot. I do use some foul language. But yeah, at least that's the end of this part. That's the final part for 8.1.4. So we claim our rewards, and now we're moving on to 8.1.5. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.